All right, you guys, let's see if this does the trick. Let's see if this does it. This ought to do it. I'm covered. We'll see. We will know here pretty soon. I'm going to shout out the first 20 people who show up. Shout out to Milo. Thank you for coming back, Milo. I appreciate it. We're going to do a little experiment here. I mean, this is tough because I want to be able to dress nice. And I thought that shirt was nice, but apparently not. Shout out to Paco. Thank you, Paco. Shout out to Cody. Shout out to Allie. Thanks for coming back, you guys. Please double tap those screens as you come in. Just a little. And I can't wait, you guys. I showed my daughter the nails that I want to get, and she loves them too. Everybody that I've showed the nails to so far really likes them, so I cannot wait. Cannot wait to get them done, and I can't wait to get a pedicure as well. Oh, excited. How are you doing, Allie? Hope you're doing well. I'm not looking to get married, but thank you. Big shout out to Crow. How you doing, Two King? I do take that as a compliment. Anytime somebody says they want to marry me, take my advice. Run. Run. You don't want to marry me. Trust me. I'm not the best partner. I don't know. Maybe I'd be an okay partner, but not the best. That's for sure. But I think when a partner can admit that they're not the best, that's a good start. That is a good start because there's a lot of people that think they don't do anything wrong and that it's the other person's fault. And that does not make for a good uh, partner if everything's going to be your fault. You know, you know, you're busy at work? Nice. Oh, thank you. It's a, what do you call it? A robe. I just wanted to cover up a little bit and see if it helped my numbers with people coming in. I do like this robe. Can you see it? It's got some pretty flowers and birds on it. It would make a beautiful dress. But it's okay. I just needed something to cover up my top with because I was wearing a tank top with a sheer thing over it. And apparently that was an issue. So now here I am like this. You're gonna sue me? Go for it. No, my kids aren't taking me out. Um, I was invited out for sushi, but I'm probably not going out. No, I'm not on the yoga ball right now. Thank you. Is it Shannon? I sit on the yoga ball most of the time, you guys, but lately I've been sitting on my bed. It's just been kind of more convenient. But the yoga ball definitely helps my pain more. I can sit longer on the yoga ball than I can the bed. But the bed's just kind of its own level of comfort. So, different strokes. How you doing, Silence? Hi, DJJ. Thank you. All Might. Um, Relationships, it's always two people, of course, but there can be one person who's doing like the worst of it. That can be true. Like there could be one person being loyal and the other one's not. The one person could be a good communicator and the other one's not. It's you can only do your part. You can't make somebody else stay loyal to you. All you can do is your part. Well, some relationships have 10 people in them. It's all up to the type of relationship they have. I don't know about a trendsetter. If I'm setting any trends today, it is wearing a robe over your shirt. That's it. Yep. Setting trends. How you doing, Mike? Thank you, Silence. I love you too. Last time I was in a relationship was over 3 years ago, and I was thinking about this because I had to serve a little time at the end of that relationship, and he either wanted me to be with him again or have to be serving a longer sentence because he wanted to punish me, you know what I mean? It was like, "I won't tell on you if you stay with me, but if you don't stay with me, I'm gonna tell on you, and I hope you go it for 15 years." So, I didn't get that long, but in a way I did because I've changed my life. It's not like I just did my time and then went back to being who I was. I didn't do that. Like this, I gave myself a life sentence of sobriety. The judge didn't say I had to stay sober the rest of my life, but I did, you know? So, in some ways, I will be serving a life sentence, It just is going to be a life sentence of sobriety, a life sentence of not dating just to date. Um, Dating can be pretty dangerous, and that's even if you treat people well. It's a dangerous world out there. So, yeah, I'm nowhere near ready to date, but I was thinking about that today. Like, I got about 45 days that I had to do in jail, but I've spent way, 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 way more days than that staying single and sober, you know? So, in a way, I'm still serving a sentence. Have I ever dated more than one person at the same time? Not relationship wise, no. Like a casual thing? Yes. What about me? What? Hi, LaBeats. How are you? Jail sentence, yes. I don't like to talk about it too much here on this channel. I don't mind talking about it on Brook After Dark because here is a little more family friendly. But let me just go ahead and tell you, it was a it was an unhealthy relationship on both sides, and we just kept taking each other back, even though it was bad on his side and bad on my side. It was bad on both our sides. But for what I did was absolutely unacceptable. I don't want to focus on what he did. I want to focus on what I did, how it got that far, and how to make sure that never happens again. First, most important thing is that I never drink again. It, with alcohol, almost anything goes. I become somebody I don't want to be. Um, I accept things and partners that I shouldn't accept, and I stay instead of walking away. And that wouldn't be me today. That just would not be me anymore. So without alcohol, everything changes. To a side character in a relationship. I don't know. Do you mean someone's side piece? No, I'm not interested in being a side piece. Thank you, Paul. Not even a little bit what? What do you mean? Not even a little bit what? Thank you, Silence. I appreciate that. Hi, Shilly Shally. Just hanging out, just talking with everybody, trying to find out what everybody's thinking. Whatever. I don't know. I opened up a little bit about the not drinking and why I don't drink anymore and how um like I take something that happened a few years ago seriously, and so I've changed my life because of it. But then I'm reading comments that kind of sound like people are saying they couldn't be proud of me, which that's fine. I'll be proud of me for me. The fact that I changed my life is enough for me to be proud of. The fact that I don't drink anymore, that I don't hurt people anymore, that I chase my dreams now, I stopped making excuses. Those kind of things, that it's completely life changing. Nice. Good for you, Palladium. Good for you. Shout out to Drew and Palladium. Hi, Bree. Hi, Daniel. Hi, Malkai or Malky. Hi, Viral Epidemic. Nice to have you guys here. Make sure you double tap those screens as you're coming in. Hi, Live with Me. Hi, Prakash. Oh, I see what you're saying. Um, well, it took me a long time to quit. I couldn't do it at first either, you know? But after getting arrested enough times, I realized I had to. It was that or I was going to go to prison for a long time. So I had to give it up. It wasn't worth my freedom anymore. Joshua, no problem. Nice to have you here, Joshua. Shout out to you. What is more important in a relationship other than commitments? Um, Reliability. Like if you can rely on that person, like let's say you're having a rough day and you can rely on them, then that I think that matters. It's not always who could be there when you're smiling, but who can be there for you when you're not. And whoever could be your partner in crime through those moments, and make you feel like they're happily there for you, then that's ideal for sure. Please be nice to people, okay? Jessica Rabbit. That would be a good one. That would be a good cosplay character to do. I would love to do a nice Jessica Rabbit. I don't think I know that one. Silence. I don't know video games well enough. But I do like Asteroids, Tetris, the original Super Mario. Did I say Pac-Man? I like Pac-Man. Thank you, Chipotle. I appreciate that. Hi, Ayub. Hi, Vitor. Thank you, Silence. I appreciate that. I never went to prison. I went to jail. There's a big difference. In fact, prison has better food, better options. You could get a TV, you could get a tablet. Shout out to For the Love of Horror. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you. I appreciate that. Um, for sure, they say the food is better, but I've never been to prison, so I wouldn't know if it's better, and I don't want to find out, but apparently it is better. There are more perks there. The clothes are better. You don't even get a pillow in jail. At least not in CCDC. You don't get a pillow. You get a pillowcase. You don't get a pillow, but you get a pillowcase. Hi, Mr. Psycho. Hi, Joe. No, I don't live in Brooklyn. I live in Las Vegas. I appreciate you, For the Love of Horror. I am going to be releasing videos, and the members are going to get to see those a day earlier than everybody else. I'm trying to think of things that I could do for the members, to, make you guys feel appreciated. And that's one of the things I'll be doing is filming some videos and then making it available to the members a day early. How was the life in jail? Um, my room was smaller than my bathroom. My bathroom is bigger than my cell was. I was housed with the violent people. Yep. They saw my winged liner and they knew I could cut a bitch. Just kidding. Just kidding. No, a lot of people didn't even believe I was in there legitimately. They were like, "Are you one of those people from 90 Day?" I'm like, "No." They're like, "What'd you even do to get in here? You don't look like you've ever been in trouble." And I'm like, I earned my ticket. Trust me, I earned my ticket." Well, it's nice to be out. Isn't it nice to be out? I would do anything to stay out, which is why I don't drink anymore. That's why I make better choices with my life. I would do anything to keep my freedom. When did I come out? Over 2.5 years ago of jail? 2.5 years ago. Please don't put your age. Um, I think we all complain about things in life, but the level of things I complain about have changed for sure. Like, it honestly doesn't matter if you hit red lights. Just leave on time that you're not going to be late. And it really doesn't matter if you hit a red light because you have a car to drive and you're out of jail. You know what I mean? Like, instead of counting those red lights, you just try to remember that if you were in jail, you wouldn't even have a car, to be sitting at the red light. So some things that seem like misery are actually not. It's just how we're reflecting on it. You know what I mean? It definitely changed things. For a long, long time, I would get out and I would just be thankful for being able to adjust the temperature of my water because I couldn't have that in jail. It was hot shower water or cold. There was no warm. It was like hot, 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 or cold, cold, cold. Those were your options, and being able to, like, adjust your thermostat or adjust your water or pick out your toothpaste, those little things, they're huge. They're huge. It's getting way too personal. Well, people are asking questions about it, and I'm answering it. So if it's not the topic for you, you could come back when I'm talking about something else. But I don't answer things that I find are too personal. Like if somebody's asking about my kids or like my personal life, things that like aren't anybody's business, but I think this is important. I think this could help people. I think it shows, that your life isn't over just because you have to redo things and that it's worth it. Like if you can't handle the alcohol and stuff like that, it's worth it. It's worth it to try to get better. You're worth it. Your life is worth it. Make the most of it. Mother's Day, isn't that Sunday? Well, my kids were adults, Explorer. My kids were adults. The only one who was still a kid was my daughter. She was 18. So my best friend was helping and bringing my daughter to the jail once a week so I could see her. I wasn't in that long, but it was long enough that I still wanted to see her every week. I'm sorry to hear that, sailing. I was in for 45 days. I had some good time, like if you fill out packets, they'll take a day off. So I filled out, I want to say at least 8 of those, 8 to 10. So they took some time off for that. They took some time off for like how long I had to wait before the sentencing. Um, so yeah, it could have been a lot worse. 45 is not that bad, but it was supposed to be a little more. I'm so proud of you, Fausto. Good for you. I'm not supposed to be in touch with any cellmates because that's part of being a felon, is you're not supposed to associate with other felons. However, I do wish them all well. I hope they're all doing okay. Can I dab? So now where in life what, Mac? What do you mean? You love me, but you're calling me chunky? I'm not chunky, I'm curvy. I'm a curvy mama. Hi, Fran. Thank you, Dylan. The direction of my life right now, I am focused on my health and creative outlet. So I want to get back into acting. I want to get back into, doing my hair again. Yes, I do my hair myself, but I want to do a little more to it. Not just like enough to get by, but like I want it to look, I'm going to brighten it up a little bit more. Um, yeah, I like doing hair, but I can't do hair for everyone because of my illness. But just to be able to continue doing my hair because it's a hobby, um, makeup looks, acting, cooking, getting healthy as far as working out and getting strong and flexible. and winning my sugar addiction. I do not want to lose the sugar addiction. It's embarrassing to me, like to be certified in fitness and nutrition, and I know what to eat. It's the willpower, and that's what I have a problem with is sugar. I am not diabetic, but I could become diabetic. It runs on both sides of my family. I have hypoglycemia. In fact, they just did an A1C test, so I have to see what happened with that. I have to A1C what happened with that. Um, because the last time I had my blood tested a couple years ago, they told me I was pre-diabetic, but then they did the A1C and they said no, that I wasn't, but that I was on the edge of becoming pre-diabetic, and so that I had to watch it. And I haven't been watching it. I have not been doing well enough. Um, so I'll get my new results, and right now I'm trying my best to kick this sugar addiction. When I go to the gym, I don't feel like eating candy like I do on the days I don't go to the gym because I've already got that ball rolling. I'm on the healthy kick. Like I want to match my food to my actions, and I'm just glad I'm back in the gym because that already right there makes it that much easier for me to avoid the sugar. But I am going to be showing you guys what I'm eating, including what I'm doing wrong. So if I mess up on a meal, I'm going to show you. I'll show you guys and I'll be like, okay, well, I did this, but now I'm going to do this for the rest of the day. And I'm going to keep going. I think when people don't get their diet 100% correct, they give up. They're like, I can't do this. But it doesn't have to be 100% correct. It just has to be better. If you're eating better, you're eating better. It doesn't have to be 100%. Just improvement. Improvement's improvement. Where are you? I don't know. Where are you? How do you know I don't go to meetings? How do you know I don't go to meetings? Like telling someone to go to a meeting, first of all, don't assume I'm not in meetings. And second of all, who are you to tell me what to do? I'm sharing with you guys what is working for me and what's not working for me. But that doesn't give you guys a free pass to put an itinerary together for my life. Like, if you guys want to be nice about suggestions, I'm all ears. But when you start saying go to a meeting like you know me, I'll probably tune you out. I am sober. I am sober. I haven't had a drink in 2 years and 7 months. The 28th was 2 years, 7 months. Telling people what to do, telling them to get sober and to go to a meeting. I don't know if you think that works, but from what I know, people don't get sober until they want to get sober. And even then, it's not always linear. You can do better by leading by example and telling people that meetings are working for you. Instead of telling someone else to go to a meeting, the best thing you could do for someone else is do good for you. Then people are going to be like, ooh, I want what they have? But just telling someone to go to a meeting isn't enough. Thank you, Eric Keller. Thank you, Teza. I appreciate that. It was a really tough one. I had quit for 7 years, and then after 7 years, I thought, well, I never had a problem with alcohol. I just quit the alcohol so that it wouldn't lead me back to the rough stuff, you know? Um, because I did have a street drug issue way back in the day, over 20 years ago. And May 8th is going to be 22 years, you guys, without any street substance like that. Um, but after 7 years, I told myself I could drink. Yeah, I could have a drink. I never had a problem with alcohol before. It was always the other stuff. I'll be fine. And within a few weeks of drinking, I already had a problem. So, what started out as never being an alcohol problem turned into one because my problem isn't really the alcohol. My problem isn't really the drugs. It's the problem is me. The problem is I can make anything an addiction. So I do my best to not have any addictions, but I do. I have sugar. Sugar for sure is an addiction and a bit of procrastination. I will always want to do tomorrow what I should do today. But I've gotten better at that, and I'm holding myself accountable to the sugar issue. Um, I've gotten a lot better with the procrastination, like just I don't put off near as much as what I used to. And it's all a work in progress. Hi, rising to shine. It really is, Andy. Now I don't want anybody to think I'm lying because I recently did just start gummies, the THC kind. Um, I did not touch that for 2.5 years. I didn't. But the pain got so bad, and it was like, okay, if I don't go back to these gummies, I might lose my sobriety. So, like, I was thinking about it because I was in so much pain that I made a decision with my doctors to start taking a gummy or two a day. And I'm okay with that. But when I say that I'm like clean and sober, there is THC in that now. So there wasn't for 2.5 years. And while I've been on here and saying I don't use that, I wasn't. I was not using it. But as of these last 2 weeks, I have gone back to the green stuff. Not the smoke, just a gummy. If that's a problem with me is if I smoke, I will start smoking more and 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 more, and it'll get like $50 a day, $100 a day. I can't do that. It has to be medicinal, one at night, one in the afternoon, one at night, something like that. That to me is still medicinal. I know why I'm taking it, but I don't want you guys thinking like, "Oh, she said she's sober." What do you mean? Like, she just said she uses those gummies. Which one is it, you know? Well, that's what it is. I don't drink. I didn't even use the gummies for 2.5 years, but as of 2 weeks ago, yes, I am back on the gummies. But that's it. That's all I do. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink energy drinks. I drink herbal tea, matcha, um, and I have my candy that I'm trying to watch out for. So, work in progress, work in progress. I'm working on it. Trying to get the best supplement plan. The best thing you can do is just to eat healthy. But of course, some people still need some supplements. Like not everybody's bodies can absorb vitamin D the same way. So you might have to take the calcium, the vitamin K, all this stuff so that you can absorb the vitamin D. I am one of those people that has a problem with vitamin D. You absorb chocolate? Nice. I like chocolate. I didn't used to like chocolate, but now I do. Phyla beets. Do I think popcorn is healthy for diabetes? Yes and no. It depends on the oil that you use and if you sweeten it. You should be using a healthy oil and low salt. I don't really suggest anything that's made in an unhealthy oil. Sugar isn't the only problem for people who are diabetic, you know? Salts can be an issue too. Anything unhealthy that adds weight to their body that's already struggling, I would say it could be an issue. Nice, rising to shine. I love turmeric tea, turmeric and moringa. Shout out to you. Thank you so much, the twins. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you, the twins. I appreciate you. No, if you have an addiction, you have an addiction. It doesn't matter who prescribed it to you. But you could still be prescribed something that you need and be addicted to it. Like you can, let's say I take seizure medicine. I could be addicted to it because I have to have it, right? And if I don't take it, I could have seizures, but I could still be addicted to it, you know? Do I need it to not have seizures? Yes. Could I still be addicted to it? Yeah. Do I think I'm addicted to it? No, but I'm just making a point. Thanks again, the twins. I appreciate you. Thank you. I like it too. I just wanted to cover up and see if it helped my numbers. It did until I uncovered again. I used to have a huge problem with 420. I mean, 100 a day. Easy. You know? And that was like trying to monitor it. It was a lot. And then that was before I really didn't even like the alcohol. I didn't like the way alcohol made me feel. Um, but yeah, I wanted to quit everything. So I quit everything all at once. Everything, just and then I made a stupid decision thinking that, oh, alcohol was never my problem. I could have a drink and then quit again. Well, it took me 13 years to quit. 13 years of problem drinking to quit. Thank you, Randy. Big shout out to Randy. I do go to the gym, explore. I am still doing the After Dark channel. Um, the After Dark channel is going to be a part-time channel. I'm trying to find my rhythm, my routine for it. Um, but we'll get that. We'll get there. It's really just going to be 3 to 4 days a week, and this one will be every day. So 7 days a week here, 4 days a week there, 3 to 4. And sometimes I might take a day off here. If I do, I would probably just spend it on the other channel. I can't see myself just not filming on either. We'll see. But yeah, we'll get there. I don't want this channel to just be promoting the blue page. I don't want people to wonder, "Oh my gosh, is she still doing that channel?" I want everybody to know, yes, but that this is the main one, and we're gonna get back to our main channel energy, kinda like how it used to be, but we're also adding these, you know, freaky, fun, creepy looks, goth looks, snake looks, Medusa looks, dark angel. Um, yeah, I want to have fun with it. I also want to try some spooky ASMR and trying a new style. I want you guys to help me find my style. I'm going to set up a studio in here with different backdrops. It's really just a matter of getting it rolling. Like it's kind of rolling, but not really. We're getting there. We're getting there. I promise it's gonna be a thing. It's just gonna be a part-time thing. Hi, Vimy. What's a messed up look? I'm glad you guys are excited for it because I'm definitely excited for it. Um, I'm really hoping that I'm good at the ASMR. I might not be great at it right away. It might take me some practice. So I'm probably gonna do it 1 or 2 nights a week just to, you know, like Saturday and Sunday, spooky ASMR, and then we'll get into the if the sleep stream takes off, I don't mind doing the sleep stream every day, but the other streams will be part-time. But if I can do the sleep streams and have them go well, I'll do those every night. It's just the ASMR part, the styling, the scary makeup, the darker makeup looks. That's all gonna be part-time, but for sure, I am totally okay with sleep streaming every night. So we'll find our night streams and our day streams and our schedule. Thank you, Explorer. I appreciate that. Big shout out to you. Double tap those screens, you guys. We are getting close to 75, 75, 75, 75. Ooh, 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 ooh. Thank you, Rising to Shine. I appreciate that. Thank you, Andre. Andre. Hi, Lorenzo. No, I most definitely don't have a Coke booger hanging from my nose. Um, Thank you, Nicole. Big shout out to Nicole. Hi, Bilal. When I get healthier, I would love to travel. Once I get a little healthier. I'm doing all right. How are you doing, Lorenzo? Hi, Russell. How are you doing, Russell? No, not yet. I'm not. Grandma's Day. I went to the dispensary and I bought a bunch of stuff, but as you can see, it has not been opened. So I do not partake in any of that kind of stuff until I'm done filming. I think it's my right to do it. I'm allowed to do it. I'm an adult. I'm in a lot of pain, and it helps my pain. But out of a responsibility that I feel towards people that are on here, if I can wait and medicate till I'm done filming, I think that's the respectful thing to do. It helps me with my pain. Yeah, it helps me with my pain a lot. I don't know how to play e-football. I think it depends on which kind you get. Some people's anxiety gets worse because of being on stuff. I think it just depends what you're getting, the dosing, how you handle that kind of stuff. Like if you make yourself, oh my gosh, they know oh no, can they tell I'm high? You're gonna make it worse, if you just don't care that someone knows that you're, you know. But yeah, you could definitely make it more difficult on yourself. Why are you saying old men, Maggie? Like there's men of all ages on here. Why do they have to be old? It doesn't bother me when men compliment me. That does not bother me. It bothers me more when other people make a problem out of it when it's not a problem. Like, why they have to be old? Why are you calling them old men? Like, that's not nice. My eyes look incorrect? Okay. I don't know I don't even know what to say to that. Okay. Well, I can't travel to either at this point, but eventually I would love to travel. So we'll see. I know Australia and New Zealand are both long flights for sure. How are you doing, Mac? Thank you, V. First of all, I'm not your grandma. Second of all, unless you're gonna pay my bills, shut the fuck up. You don't miss me that much, do you? You don't miss me enough to pay my bills so I could come home for Christmas. Hi, Raul. I'm fine. The things that I have an issue with, I try to ignore it or put it in its proper place. As long as they're respectful about it, I take it as a compliment. If they say, you have lovely eyes or you're beautiful or something like that, that does not bother me. Just like it wouldn't bother me if a woman said it. Like, your makeup looks beautiful, queen. You guys give me compliments as well. Um, the kind of comments that bother me are ones that cross boundaries that they shouldn't cross, which I don't even want to mention because they'll do it just to be funny. Hey, T Shoddy. Hi, Tech Tactical. How you doing, T Shoddy? Thank you for being good to the mods. I appreciate it. Can you guys see this well enough? Should I have made it bigger, darker? Thank you, Rising to Shine. Thank you. Oh, I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, I couldn't tell if it just wasn't dark enough. I mean, if I point it out, it's obviously there, but I can't tell if it looks like a mistake or should be darker. Oh, good. I'm glad you could see it. We'll probably take some pictures here in a little bit if you don't mind. Thank you, T Shoddy. I appreciate that. Look at her teeth, guys. Oh my gosh, she has braces. How could she? Look at her teeth. Never seen anybody with braces before? Am I your first? Okay, you're not doing that on here. Whatever you do, okay? But don't come on here advertising an illegal drug. Don't do that. There are children on here. There are people who are susceptible to disease. Um, People that have addiction issues. I don't need you coming on here and saying how wonderful it felt to get HIGH from the H one. Okay, that's unacceptable. Just don't do that. If I see that, like you're going to be removed. It's just not okay. You guys do whatever you want to do, but keep that private. Keep people safe, please. I'm paying for the braces. And I'm almost 48. I mean, I'm 48. I'm almost 49. I'm paying for them. Shout out to Jacob. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that. Hi, King D. My grandma went and got braces when she was in her 60s. She wanted to be a real estate agent and she had a gap between her teeth. And she wanted straight teeth, she wanted a Mercedes, and she wanted to sell houses. People told her she was too old, and guess what? She became one of the best real estate agents. She was rubbing elbows with fancy Hollywood people. Like, she lived out her dream, and part of it was getting her braces. It doesn't matter how old you are, if you have a dream and you want to do something and you can make it happen, do it. Thank you, T Shotty. Thank you. I'll be 49 in October, but thank you. Close enough. I am close enough to 49. Hey, Steven. No, I'm 48. I'll be 49 in October. I look tired because I'm tired. I live with pain every single day, and pain is exhausting. I still come on here to have a good time with you guys. Like, I honestly don't come on here for you guys to assess how I'm looking and feeling. I know that comes with the territory, but whether I'm tired or not, I still have to take care of my channel. And I still like to have good conversations with you guys. Some days it goes better than others. Um, but yeah, if I look tired, maybe you could keep that to yourself. Because you'd look tired too if you had to go through everything I went through. I'm sure. Hi, Julie. Thank you, Cody. Yes, double tap those screens, you guys. We are almost at 100 likes, 100 likes, 100 likes, 100 likes. Woo, 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 woo. 100 likes, 100 likes. Thank you, King D. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thank you, T Shawty. I appreciate you. Two more likes, you guys, and we hit 100. Once we get to 100, I'll do my little one more like, guys. One more like, and we hit 100. I know it says 100 to you guys. To me, it says 99. So we need one more. And oh, yay! Now I can do my little dance. Do my little dance. Do my little dance. Thank you so much. I appreciate it, you guys. Thank you for those now 107 likes. Thank you so much. Hi, the Dirty Chef. I'm doing all right. I went to the doctor's today, you guys. I got my traction. I got trigger point injections in my neck. I met with the PRP doctor today. I thought it was going to be a different doctor, but it's actually my regular doctor is going to be doing it. I'm actually happy about that because the last guy who did the PRP on my hip was a little aggressive. And yes, eventually ended up working. But it was quite the healing process. So I think this is gonna go better. And he said, you'll know it worked in 3 to 6 months. So he said it could not work. Like there's a chance maybe it's not gonna work for you. He said, I can't give you a percentage that it either will or it won't. And I said, well, I could give you a percentage if I don't do it, 100% for sure I'm not getting better. He's like, that's a good point. I'm like, yeah, I mean, you could look at it like, okay, what are the odds I'm going to get better? Or you could look at it like, what are the odds I'm going to get better if I don't do anything? Like, the odds are zero. I'm not going to get better if I don't try. So, we're moving on up to the east side. Thank you, Icy Wicey. What health problems do I have? I have a bone disease and I have a brain malformation called Chiari malformation, where part of my cerebellum is out of the skull. It's like a hernia of the brain. So the cerebellum controls your balance and controls your vision. It controls your heart rate. It controls your breathing. It controls your ability to swallow food. It controls everything that keeps you alive. So sometimes I have more difficult months than others with the brain situation, but the biggest problem that I have is my tailbone or bone disease. And the tailbone is the most uncomfortable because it faces the wrong way by 60%. It has bone marrow edema. It pulls on all the ligaments and tendons. It's facing the wrong way by 60%. So 40% more and it would be completely upside down. I don't think it could be any more wrong than it is currently. They were going to remove the tailbone, but they said that might not work either. And then I might still have the pain and I'll have to be down for a year. So I'm going to try the least invasive first. And if the PRP doesn't work, then maybe I'll try the stem cell or another round of PRP. And if that doesn't work, I'm just gonna probably live with it. But let's say it's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's when it works, it's gonna work. It's gonna work. Sending you love, owner. I don't know how many people send you love back when you send them hate, but I would like to send you some love. Oh, well, I hope you feel better, Russell. Thank you, King D. I think I will be as well. Especially considering I used to be paralyzed and look at me now. I could walk again, where before they didn't know if I was ever going to walk again. And like if I could get through that, I think I could get through this. I'm sure I will. It's just a matter of making it happen. Saying yes to the blue page so that I could afford the downtime. And Yeah, it's come in handy. It has opened the doors for me to get the procedure I need. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Christopher. I appreciate that. I don't know about beautiful teeth yet. I have braces on the bottom. And then this tooth is like getting shorter because it keeps hitting that bracket. But I'm sure they'll either file down this one or they're gonna have to put a little filler right here. Thank you, T Shoddy. I'm excited. I'm really excited about it. I'm nervous. I'm nervous because I just had a really uncomfortable couple weeks. And I know I'm going to be in more pain after I get this procedure. So to sign up for more pain is difficult. It's like, yeah, come on, let's do it. Ultimately, in the end, it's to have less pain. But at first, I'm going to be signing up for more pain. And I don't want more pain, but that's just the way it goes. That's the way it goes. If you want to get better, you have to do the things you have to do to get better. And they cause more pain at first, and then if it all goes well, when it all goes well, then the pain starts to subside. But not at first. Hi, Crunchy Biscuits. Shout out to Ralph. I am having plasma rich platelets injected into my tailbone area, guided by an x ray. So they will go into the joints, into the ligaments, all in that area. The coccyx and sacrum area. Woo, woo, woo. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you, Ralph. Thank you. Thank you, Ralph. Woo, 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 woo. Hi, Wyatt. I appreciate that, Scott. Um, but just because there are higher powers that people believe in that they say will take away the pain doesn't mean that they will. Let me just say it like this. Like my dad had ALS, right? And he believed with all his heart and all his faith that he was going to be healed and he was going to be a testimony for who he believed in. But just because there's a higher power that can heal anything doesn't mean he will heal anything. Not everybody gets better. Some people are meant to be sick. Some people are meant to be sick for so long and then get better. Some people are meant to live with certain amounts of pain, get better in this area and not in that area. Just, we don't know what the plan is. All I could do is the best with what is out there. And if I still don't heal after that, it's probably not in the cards for me. But I do believe that there's some answers out there, and I'm chasing those answers for sure. What have I done to my nose? I've had a nose surgery because I couldn't breathe through my nose. And I have makeup on my nose right now. The procedure, I believe it's going to be $5,000 or $6,000 for the PRP alone, let alone the recovery time. The recovery time is going to be the longest, but just the procedure should be 5,000 or 6,000. Thank you, Clint. I'm sorry to hear that, Craig. Mine's not going to be like a spinal fusion. I'm getting PRP. PRP is very, very different. It's your own healing properties. from your body. And instead of getting cortisone injected over and over and over again, which eventually does more damage than good, you're getting your own plasma injected, and then that way it could keep working for years and years instead of every few months you have to go get more steroids, more steroids, more steroids, more steroids, more steroids, which eventually erodes the bones, which is why I was getting them in the first place. So it's really doing more harm than good. So I'm gonna try the PRP so that I'm getting long-term relief with less side effects. Thank you, Crunchy. I appreciate that. My nose is fine, you guys. What you guys are noticing is like makeup. It makes my nose look shinier. See that? It makes it look shinier, skinnier. Like my nose is fine. It's been more than a year since I had my nose procedure. I can breathe again through it. Before I couldn't even breathe through my nose. Um, so it's a lot better. I think whoever was making that comment about my nose is just being rude. They said they weren't being rude, but like, I'm not being rude about this, but what's up with your nose? Like that's kind of rude. I don't mean this in a rude way, but what the fuck's up with your face? But not being rude. Well, whoever wrote about my nose was staring at my nose. Thank you, Kenton. Thank you, Danny. I appreciate that. I don't think you're funny, Daniel. This is going to be your only warning because I am clean and sober. The only thing I do touch is gummies, 420 gummies. Um, and because this is a clean and sober channel, I don't care what you do, but talking about me doing that on this channel will get you kicked off. Because I'm not afraid to say what I do. Thank you, Russell. But I don't drink. I don't touch street, drugs. Nothing goes up my nose. I take gummies. That's it. Gummies. I'll say whatever I want to say. I'll say gummies if I want to say gummies because I'm not smoking weed. I'm taking gummies. So if I want to say gummies, I'll say gummies. I'll say what I want to say. If I said weed, you would think I was doing weed. I'm not smoking weed. I'm not. I'm taking gummies. That's why I said gummies. Yeah, that's exactly right, Christopher. Like, no disrespect, but let me say something extremely disrespectful. I'm not defensive. Um, I'm telling you guys what I do. I was giving that guy a warning so that he can get along with the getting on. Like if he wants to hang out here, then he needs to know the boundaries of the channel. There's nothing wrong with me doing the gummies. The only reason I ever admitted it is because I used to say that I don't do it because I wasn't doing it, and now I do. So, to be fully transparent, which I don't have to be, I choose to be because I've already chosen in the past to give you guys all that information. Now that it's changed, I just update you guys. That's it. And I don't have to say it the way you guys tell me to say it. I could say it how I want to say it. If I want to say gummies, I'll say gummies because that's what I'm taking. I'm not taking flour. I'm not taking. I'm taking gummies. Yeah, it has nothing to do with being ashamed of it. It's just an update in my journey. Like I didn't do it for over 2.5 years, and now I'm back to doing it. So that's all it is an update. Oh no, I should be ashamed. Well, I'm not. I'm not ashamed. I'm a good person. I'm a kind person. I treat people well. I don't go out of my way to judge people, harm people. Um, Even for you, like with you being mean to me, I still send you love, sending you love, sending you love. I don't have anything to be ashamed of, not my past, nothing. Like, would I change things if I could? Probably, like I don't know what that would you I think that's why we don't get those opportunities to change things because we would change them and then we wouldn't have learned what we learned. But yeah, of course, if I could do things over again, I would have done things differently. But we don't get that opportunity, do we? So all I could do now is learn from the things that I have already done and try to live the best life I can live around all of that and hopefully inspire people to be kinder by me being kinder. Maybe they'll be like, hey, maybe not everybody's a douchebag. Maybe I don't have to be a douchebag to her too. You know what I mean? And maybe if we could get 1 out of 100 people who planned on being rude to come to the other side, might be worth it. I've had some people apologize and then stick around and be good to the community. So I still try sometimes. Sometimes I ignore people, but sometimes I extend that offer of love and kindness, and some take it. Can you get some really spicy stuff put out? Sure, I'll make some Thai food. My blue page is mild to medium. It is not full spicy. It's not going to be full spicy. I will put out some videos tonight if you're interested. I will make some discounted ones and I will make some that are going to be more in price because they're going to be more on the spice meter. Okay, yeah, you definitely need to go because you don't know what you're talking about. I haven't touched a DRUG in almost 22 years. Look like melon. I was gonna do a, what do you call it? Marilyn Monroe look today, but the wig was not giving. So I have the wig. Just did not look the way I wanted it to look. Thank you, Sarah. Nice, Wyatt. I used to live in Fresno slash Clovis. Thank you, Crunchy Biscuits. I appreciate you. Thank you, Cody. Yes, one of our moderators does have her own channel, or her dog has his own channel. Um, and he lets her use that channel to come over here and be a mod. Yeah, so please go subscribe to Milo's Life 2024. It'll put a bright spot in your For You page into your day. I personally love watching those kind of videos at night. Like some people like those kind of videos to start their day. To me, I like to unwind the funk of the day with like just some nice, refreshing, wholesome, cute, adorable content. If I go to bed watching anything too heavy, I just can't sleep very well. I need something to just kind of be like, you know, happy and carefree. And you can't get any more carefree and happy than a dog that's carefree and happy. So that's personally when I like to watch is in the evening. I'm doing all right. How are you doing, Mark? Hey, Uganda. I appreciate you too. Thank you. Thank you, Christopher. I think so too. I think so too. I think her dog's adorable and very much so loved. You can tell how much they love their dog. And that's just so refreshing. A lot of people get dogs and then the dogs lose that new dog smell, and it's nice to see when like, people are just good to their dogs all the way through. Aw, I'm so happy to hear that. It makes me so happy, you guys. It, and if you see any of my comments, leave me a comment underneath. Just react to my message, and then that way it'll tell me that you've left a message, and Mila will see that you came from this channel over there to support. It would mean a lot to both of us. Thank you, Sid Vicious. I appreciate that. I don't have a WhatsApp number to give out. I don't do that. The only way you could get a hold of me is I have IGs, I have TikTok, and I have a blue page, starts with an O, ends with an F. And you can message me on any of those. However, the only one I'm consistent in responding to is the blue page. I really don't like respond to my IG messages, like almost never. Um, I do use Discords for my moderators, but I'm not real big on like using all these different socials and stuff. But for the blue page, I do because that to me that's part of your package price is like you pay for that, you get to say hello, and like we could have a conversation within reason. Okay, Lily, I'm with you there. I'm with you there. I'd rather smell most dogs too than most people. I don't know who started that poll, but I think we're all in agreement there. No, I don't have a number to give out. I'm a human being, you guys, like if I gave my number to every person who asked for a chance, that'd be so many people. And I don't mean that to sound bad, like, but it's just dangerous, you guys. And I'm not looking for a partner. I'm honestly not looking for anyone to go on dates with. I think when the time is right, it'll just line up. But right now is not the right time. So I don't give out my number. I don't do the Snapchat thing. I don't do WhatsApp. I don't do Telegram. I don't do any of that. What if you're a millionaire? What does that do for me? If I'm not looking for a relationship, it doesn't matter if you're a millionaire, a billionaire, a hundredaire. If I'm not looking for a man, then what does your money have to do with anything? I'm not looking for a man. I'm not looking for a man or a woman. I'm not looking for a relationship. I'm looking to improve my health and my quality of my life before getting in a relationship. I'm not in any place right now to be in a relationship. I'm just not. You guys, the most important thing to me is my health. My health matters more than anything else. If I get my health back, then I would be open to romance. But at this point, I'm not open to it until I'm healthy. So telling me, don't wait, don't wait, don't let time pass you by. Like, I am trying to get healthy. That's it. It's not like, oh, no, 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 I could get healthy, but no, I'm going to wait 2 years to get healthy. No, I'm trying to get healthy as quickly as I can. I am. I'm working on it. So I'm not just letting life pass me by, but not everything's going to be on your time zone, you guys, or like your time frame. It's going to be what works for me because my life is my life. Thank you. The serving. I don't need someone to pay all my medical bills. I don't. I need someone who listens to me and respects my decision, not thinks that their money will change my mind. Money isn't going to do anything for me. Like, if the person doesn't listen to me and doesn't respect my boundaries, we have nothing. At this point, I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Doesn't matter if somebody is wealthy, doesn't matter if somebody's generous, doesn't matter if somebody's handsome. It's just not the right time for me. So when it is, you all will know. I will switch my hat around and it'll say on duty, off duty, on duty. I will flip the switch. Then you guys can say, "Nah, you're too old now." Because that's what I'm told. That if I don't hurry up, no one will want me. But that's okay. All good. Thanks, X-Man. Yeah, I mean, that's just what people say. They say I'm gonna be too old, but honestly, I think I look better as I age. Um, at some point, I don't think that's gonna hold true, but I don't think in 5 years it's gonna be like, oh, your time's up. 5 years. Nope. Now no one could love you. I just don't see that happening. I think I'm gonna have a better personality in 5 years. I think I'm gonna be healthier in 5 years, happier in 5 years. I'm gonna have more to offer in 5 years than I do now. Aren't you funny, Josh? Thank you, Maggie. Thank you to Bear. Age is just a number within reason. Yes and no. Um, but like, of course, everybody on here has to set you up with somebody. You know what I mean? Like, if you're single, they think you have to be with somebody. I don't know that I want to be in a relationship. Right now, I don't. In the future, maybe I do. But right now, I don't. Thank you, doll. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. Hi, sky is blue. Thank you, Garland. Whatever's best for each person is what's best, you know? Some people like marriages, some people like open relationships, some people like being single. Whatever works best for those people is what works best for them. For me right now, what works best for me is focusing on my health. Yes. Yeah. Peace and happiness, seriously. And I can have both of those things around the pain. It doesn't mean that I'm happy I'm in pain, but it means I've found ways to be happy around it. There are kids that come on this channel, Ronald. Like, I don't expect you guys to be completely like prudish, but like, can we like have some decorum? Thank you, Anony. Anony. Thank you, Jaden. Shout out to Jaden. I'm not ever happy 100%. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think you're supposed to be as a human being, but my average is happy. I have days where I'm going through challenges, but I'm still happy to be alive and still have the opportunity to go through the challenge. But yeah, I wouldn't say I'm happy 100% of the time, but I would say my average is happy. Thank you, Milo. Hi, S. Allen. You're way off. First of all, I'm not answering you on here for a question like that. Second of all, I don't even think you know how bras work. Um, if that's what you're guessing, you're way off. If you want an answer to that, you can sign up for the blue page and send me a DM and I'll let you know. Hi, Matt. I was just reading that little information about the 1954 Chevy truck. Was it 5? I don't think it was 5. I think it was 6. There were 2 little ones right here, plus the head one, the little tiny ones that open, and then 2 in the back and that one. I think it was 6. Be nice. Somebody mentioned the truck. Somebody mentioned it. Let's be nice. You don't have to like everybody's comments to be nice. I look Italian. I haven't heard that one before. But I have been um told I look like Latin women lately. Andrea, somebody else. I forget, but the last 2 days I've been told I look like Latin women. Do you have to be nice? I'd appreciate it if you were nice. I look Polish. I am Bulgarian and Hungarian and Blackfoot Indian. I don't know what that is, Sarah. I have a friend named Magdalena. I love the name, yeah. Hi, BNW. This time, I'm gonna be getting some. Oh, they're gonna look like jade. Like jade is growing out of my fingernails. Oh, I can't wait. This is the most excited I have been over new nails. Nobody else take my nail idea. Even though I'm taking it from someone else, I'm taking it and changing it and making it my own. But nobody else do that. Nobody else take this and do anything close to what I'm doing. Nobody. I love you too. Thank you. Teamer, thank you. Thank you, Milo. It's not a competition, Lily. It's not a competition about who has things worse. The only thing that I was saying is that because somebody said something about me being happy, and I said, for the most part, I am. It wasn't a complaint. It wasn't me saying my life is horrible. It wasn't I've got things worse than you. It's it's not a competition. Um, for the most part, I'm happy. I am a pretty happy person. That's what I was saying is my average is that I'm happy for the most part. Do I have some days that are difficult? Yeah, we all do. But I promise it's not a competition. 150. Woo, 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 woo. Please don't go around diagnosing people, especially with mental challenges. A shout out to 12 Coop. Thank you. A shout out to Joshua. Super shout out. 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 How do I do my eyelashes? With mascara, and then I used fake lashes today. Thank you, Joshua. Hi, Irma. Yeah, big super shout out to Joshua. Thank you, Irma. Shout out to Ricardo. Um, okay, you're entitled to your opinion. Then you're even entitled to believe that's factual. But being rude doesn't help the situation. It doesn't cure any mental illnesses to tell people that most people are nuts. Like what how are you helping that situation by doing that? You're not. If anything, you're making it worse. My suggestion, if you're not helping the situation, don't say anything. Like, you're making it worse. Just deciding that people have a thought disorder and most people are nuts. I could say most people are mean. And like, does that help the situation? No. Probably what helps the situation most is if I'm kind so that I can be one less mean person in this world. Thank you, Joshua. Big shout out to you. No, I'm not dressed as a vampire. It's just a shirt. This is a robe. I was just trying to cover up just a little bit. Actually, I can uncover them or cover them up whenever I want to. I don't have to listen to you. This is my job. I'm actually fortunate enough to have a job where I can come on here and show these things if I want to show them. I can read a book before I come on here. I can read a book after I come on here. I can read a book whenever I want to read a book or not read a book whenever I want to not read a book. Like, you're not the boss of me. You're not the boss of me. First of all, I'm not even anywhere within the realm of being in your life except for this YouTube universe thing. That's the closest we're gonna get to being in each other's lives. That's it. If you don't want to watch, don't watch. But don't tell me what to do because I'm not gonna turn this off and go read a book just because you don't like me. Thank you, Joshua. Shout out to you. I'm not gonna be answering disrespectful comments, you guys. Like, if that's the best you've got, I'm just gonna ignore you. Like, you're either on here to be part of the team or part of the problem. And if I see you going like back and forth, like I can't tell whether you're gonna be nice or you're gonna be an issue, I'm just gonna choose for you, and then that's where you're gonna stay. Because I don't like when people pretend to be nice and then they make comments that like really reveal who they really are. Like I'd rather you just stay on that side. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you. Thank you, they love Shiloh. I appreciate you. Shout out to JG. Thank you. A Lizette. Thank you. I appreciate you. Well, if you thought I was talking about you, you must know that you were trying to create some problems. Like, th- I don't have a problem with people asking me questions. I don't. I have a problem with how they ask the questions. If somebody's being rude, I'm not going to want to answer their questions. If they're being polite, then I don't mind answering it. Well, if you don't like what you see, Lily, why don't you go somewhere else? You're still here, right? You don't have to look at my chest. If you don't like my chest and you want to just look at my face and talk at my face to my face, you're welcome to do that. If you don't like what you see and you don't like how I dress, go find somebody who you do like. Go find somebody who dresses in a way that's appropriate to you. I dress in a way that's comfortable to me. I'm trying to find a new style that works well for me. I'm working on it. Especially because I have been wearing the same thing for years and years and years and years and years. I've always worn tank tops, t-shirts, flannels, jeans, leggings. Like that's all I've ever worn. And now I'm buying slacks. I own slacks. Like, yeah, it's hard to believe, but I now have slacks. Thanks, Jess. Thank you, Maggie. The lipstick color is, it's a little bit of an orange red. This one is Auto Lip. It says NK. I don't know. But it says NK and then Auto Lip. And then the liquid, I mean, sorry, the lipstick part of it is this orange one. See how close they go together? When Marilyn Monroe did her red lip, she did kind of an orange lip, so that's what I did. I did an orange look. Normally, this is like a red red. It looks more like this, but it's way more red than this. I didn't put this one on today, but if I did, it would look like this. But I wanted a more Marilyn lip today. Marilyn, Marilyn. Thank you. Thank you, Note 73. Thank you, George. I appreciate that. Big shout out to George. I don't have a number to give out. I just have a blue page. That's the only place I will answer messages. Thank you, Rod. I appreciate that. Aw, you know what? I think it makes my teeth look more yellow, this orange. If I wear this one makes my teeth look super white, like because it's got kind of blue in it. It's a real dark burgundy, like a dark cherry. That one I think looks best on me as far as the teeth, but I'm okay with this. It just like does not do any favors for my teeth. It makes it look more yellow. Thank you, T. Shoddy. I appreciate that. The blue page is right below you, Jefferson. This wouldn't work with today's lips. Kind of, but not enough. It worked yesterday. I think these work well. It was either these ones or the upside down flowers. I have some upside down black flowers that I like a lot. I think I'm coming into my style. I think I'm finding it. Like getting that rhythm going, getting these channels going. I started to wonder, did I do too much? Did I sign up for too much? It's just a matter of getting it going. That's all it is. Finding the right pattern of when to film, what to film, how to film it, and then just doing it. Just putting one foot in front of the other and doing it. Any makeup tips? The most important thing is your skincare, like taking care of your skin. If your skin is not healthy, like the makeup's not gonna look as good as if your skin is healthy. So for sure, using good skincare products, hydration, things like that. And you don't have to buy expensive makeup. You don't. Most of my makeup is drugstore. Like, I'm trying to think if I have anything that's not. I mean, I have like Amazon stuff, like these things that I bought. I want to say they were $15 a packet or less, maybe $8.99 for some of these. Like $8.99. So definitely still drugstore price, but I got it from Amazon. I'm trying to think what else I have. I have a like a bronzer that was not drugstore, and I don't even use it. So you don't need to do that. You don't need to go spend a bunch of money on makeup. I think it's better to just have a few good things that you'll use all the time and learn how to do those things to the best of your ability. Like for me, I used to use the same makeup all the time. I would do my makeup the same all the time. But that got a little boring on here. It's fine for the real world, but like you guys seeing me do my makeup the same every single day was getting a little boring. Like, what's she gonna do today? Oh, that again. Oh, what's she gonna do today? Oh, that again. So now I do try to switch it up. Thank you, Dylan. No spice. I have a spicy channel. It is mild to medium spice. It is not full spicy. It is only $10. So definitely worth it. You're going to see hundreds of photos. There's got to be at least 200 pictures on there. And I'm just getting started. So thank you, Doc Safe. Thank you, Russell. Shout out to Russell. Yeah, spicy's good. Thank you, Chris. Big shout out to Chris. Super shout out. 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 Super shout out, super shout out, super shout out, super shout out to Jordan. Thank you, Jordan. I appreciate you. And big super shout out to Chris. I will look for your message. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that. The information has been put in the chat, you guys. If the link gives you any trouble, just screenshot my name from here, screenshot my @ It's going to be the same. My TikTok is the same. My blue page is the same, and my main channel here are all the same. They're all the same channel name and @ like @BabblingBrookie, Brookie like a key, or BabblingBrookie with the exclamation point for the I in Brookie. My suggestion is to try the link. If the link doesn't work, photocopy my names and use them over there. There's 3 different ways to find me. The link, my channel name, or my @ name. They're all the same. Thank you. How are you doing? Siya Sachi? Hi, Lemmy. You still need to borrow 20? Just kidding. I think people are going to be less likely to ask you to borrow money if your name is let me borrow. That's actually pretty smart. Poop nose? Okay, Nathaniel. First of all, it's $10. So it's mild to medium spicy. It is not full spicy. You're going to see more than you see here. You're going to see a lot more than you see here, but you're not going to see everything. That's as much as I'm going to get into it. It's a $10 gamble. You're either interested or you're not in finding out whether the $10 is worth it. Where the medium spice comes in is in the videos. I will sell videos. The profile is just photos, no videos, just photos and some live streams that I uploaded. Yeah, but anybody who wants a video, just send me a DM. I was laughing at Lemmy's comment. All you want to do is censure? Why? What? First of all, your situation with your wife, focus on that. Like, why are you making me the problem in your wife's situation? I could easily totally switch up what you just said and say, you're sitting in a room with your wife who has Alzheimer's and you're worried about seeing some nip. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about my nips. Worry about the woman who's next to you. I'm not the problem in that situation. Sounds like she needs you. They can be, Maggie, yes. Well, I don't know how I became the problem in his wife's health situation. Like, don't try to use her situation to see my nipples. Like, my wife has amnesia, and all you care about is censoring. Yeah, when I was trying to figure out whether I wanted to sell or show my nips or not, I sat there and was thinking, what could I do that's so diabolical? Well, women are out there with incurable diseases. I know. I'll withhold my nipples. The logic isn't logicking, okay? Again, it's 10 bucks. I have some videos that are more on the medium spicy side, but they're more expensive than the ones that are mild. No, I don't escort. Well, that's my job, Fly Guy. That's my job. Wear what? I don't sell myself. What I sell are photos of myself and videos of myself to the level I'm comfortable with. It's not full nude. It's it's not full spicy. It's mild to medium. And I'm doing it for my health. If if my health was fine, I wouldn't be doing it. I don't need fancy purses. I don't need designer shoes. I don't need a bigger house. I don't need 17 cars. All I need is my health. That's it. And this is allowing me to get a procedure that I need that's not covered by insurance. And the recovery time could be up to a year. So that means I have to pay my bills for a year after I get this procedure. I could recover in 3 months. I could recover in six. I could recover in a year. I don't know which one it's going to be, but I have to be prepared for it to be a year. You can work for your own money. I'm working for my money, and I'm working for your money. You can work for your own money. The videos are on the blue page. Link is in the bio, or you could use my name from here and use my name, type it in on the blue page. So I try to take artistic photos, like rose petals, kind of American Beauty style. I was gonna do a Marilyn Monroe look today, but the wig didn't come out well. But I'm still gonna try to do a Marilyn Monroe-esque look a little later today. Euphoria makeup, nice. I'll have to remember that. Yes, I want to be healthy. Like, I know I could be happy even if I'm not healthy, but I could be happier if I could be healthier. It's making me full-time money, that's for sure. Um, I make more money there than I do on YouTube, but I wouldn't be making money on there if I wasn't doing the YouTube. Like, it's because of the eyes on me from YouTube that it's even doing well at all. And some people said, "You're not gonna do well because it's not full spicy." Um, but that's why I put the price so low so that people can decide for themselves, "Oh, this is worth the $10." Or, "Well, I was hoping I'd see more, but I didn't, but, that was nice for 10 bucks," you know? Uh, for the most part, I don't think anybody's gonna regret it. Are people gonna want more? Yeah, why wouldn't they want more? But some people have told me that they were very surprised by what they did see and that they saw more than they were expecting to see. So don't take my word for it, take their word for it. I did have one person complain. He said he could see more on YouTube than on my blue page, which is not true. It's not true. Anybody who's on that blue page knows right now for sure that you can see more there than you can here. Hands down, without a doubt. But yeah, one person told me I can see more on YouTube than I can on here. And I'm like, are you okay? I don't know if that's factual. It's most certainly not factual. Um, if you go onto the blue page and you send me a message, I can respond, but I don't think I can just send you a message. Not unless you've messaged me already. No, I'm not a pro. The page isn't even full spicy. No, I'm not a pro. I'm just a woman that wants to get well. And I used to be a dancer. So this isn't out of the realms of something that I've kind of been in the industry before. Only I didn't want to do more than I wanted to do. Like, I have boundaries that I'm sticking to. So it doesn't matter that I used to dance and used to show. It doesn't mean I have to do that anymore. Like, I can show what I'm comfortable with and not show what I'm not comfortable with. I used to wear heels, yeah. Thank you, Giu. So I don't know about natural beauty, but thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Ariane. Thank you, Michaela. I appreciate that. Shout out to you. Not anymore what? I don't wear high heels anymore because of my health. I have like these kind of high heels. They're heels. They click. They've got that little heel vibe to it, but they're not super tall. So they work. They make me feel more elegant than if I was just wearing like flat tennies. Thank you, T Shoddy. I appreciate you. Please don't call people names on the chat. You don't have to like everybody's comments, but please don't call anybody names on here. I try to ignore a lot of the comments, but one thing that I can't ignore is when you guys attack each other. I'm used to them attacking me. I'm used to them saying awful things about me to me. Um, but not when you guys come for each other. Why are you saying God damn it? You're telling people to be kind and then you're saying God damn it. I don't understand that at all. There's only one rule. You gotta be nice, god damn it. Oh, oh. Sounds nice. I just have a robe over my. Here, let me show you what I'm wearing. It's a robe, and I have on that. I like it. The robe is just to try to cover up a little bit. Thank you, Blood Legion. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. Why does everybody think I have to have a man? I don't need a man. Thank you. The Kamash pet. Thank you. Thank you, Russell. Thank you, T-Shotty. Aw, thank you, Christopher. I appreciate you. If you want to shout out, just put something positive and be patient. And when I see it, I will shout you out. So if you say something nice to the group, to the moderators, to me, to anybody, then I will shout you out. Thank you, Mike. Shout out to Mike. Okay, Lily, I've had enough of your insulting people on here. You're not welcome here anymore. I don't know what that person's issue is, but like saying, there's only one rule, babies. You gotta be kind, god damn it. But I'm the one that has an intellectual problem. Like, sorry, you're not making sense saying that the only rule there is that you have to be kind, but then saying god damn it while you're saying it. Like, I think you missed your own memo. I think you missed your own memo. Thank you, Edward. I appreciate that. Hi, Teresa. No, I'm not dating. I am not interested in dating. 15 more likes, you guys. We are so close to 200 likes. Let's get it. Let's get it. All right, let me see. Let me see where we're at for our. Oh, thank goodness, because we were getting so low. I thought we were going to lose our 136. We're now at 136100. But oh, it was getting low today. It was like 136050 or something. Thankfully, we saved it. I'm gonna do a cosplay on this channel when we get to 137500. Because now we're having less subscriber growth. So instead of waiting till we get 5,000 each time, I'm gonna start doing it now every 2,500 on this main channel. And on the new channel, I'll do it every 1,000. Because that's how it was when we first started this channel. I did a cosplay every 1,000. Then we started growing so quickly that I had to do it every 15,000, 10,000, 20,000. There was one night we got 6,000 subs overnight. Then the next night, 4,000 subs overnight. So 10,000 new subscribers in 2 days. So there's no way I could have done a cosplay for every time we hit 1,000 back then because we were just hitting it. We were just growing way too quickly. Thank you, Bargov. Thank you. Whoop, 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 whoop. Thank you, Preppy. I appreciate you, Preppy. Thank you. Yes, at 137500, I will do a cosplay on this page. And when we get to 1,000 on Brook After Dark, I think right now we're very close to 600. Let me see where we're at. We are at 571. So we need 429. 429 um for the Brook After Dark. And then for this one, we need about 1,400 before we do one. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you, Barkov. Raj, thank you. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you. I appreciate it, you guys. Thank you, Ariane. I appreciate that. Hi, Doug. How you doing, Doug? I'm going to keep watching this subscriber count. Thank you, Milo. Yes, we do have a new channel. It's called Brook After Dark or at After Dark Brook. That's also the same name of the new IG at After Dark Brook. Most of you already know by now that I have the new blue page, but yes, I don't know that most of you knew about Brook After Dark. And then the IGs that are going with it. So we have Babbling Brookie IG, which goes with this Babbling Brookie account. And then we have one After Dark Brook that goes with the Brook After Dark one. That one is going to be more spicy than my regular IG. The regular IG is going to have the same vibe and feel as this channel does. But IG does let you do a little, a little extra. So we're gonna have a little bit of fun on that IG. As soon as I get it figured out, like I tried making a short video over there and I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Big things are coming. Trust, believe. Good things are coming. Videos are coming. ASMR, style videos, meal planning, celebrity meal plans, workouts, going out as a disabled woman, a lot of stuff that you guys have not seen me do yet. You're gonna see me do, and I'm gonna be like setting up a studio in here with backdrops, curtains, lighting. A lot is coming. Yay! Thank you, Christopher. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so, so much. We are almost at 200 likes, you guys. We just need 9 more people. Thank you, Bargov. I appreciate you. I appreciate Christopher. Thank you so much for that. I love that comment. Thank you. I need a shirt that says trust the process. Maybe even some boxers. Trust the process. Maybe. All right. So I already know which next cosplay we're doing for this channel, but I'm not sure which cosplay we're going to be doing for Brook After Dark. I think I'll pick that one. I know that Milo is picking the next one, or has already picked the next one for this channel, but I'll pick the next one for Brook After Dark. And I am going to start letting some of the members put in their votes, your guys' votes. If you're a member, you're going to be at the top of the list. I will put, take your votes and put them at the top. Thank you, Wilson. I appreciate that. Oh, yes. Thank you, Milo. Yes. I'm going to take some pictures. Let me take this off because I think It looks better without. What's behind me? Let's raise this up a little smidgy. Oh, hello. All right. What do you guys think? We need 5 more likes. Then I'll do a little celebration 200 count picture. 5 more likes, guys. 5 more likes. 4 more likes. 4 more. 4 more. Thank you, the real Slossin' boy. Big shout out to you. 3 more. Thank you, Christopher. I appreciate that. Big shout out to Christopher. Well, thank you, the Kamash pet. Thank you. Ooh, we hit 200. Woo, 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 woo. 200, 200, 200. Yay. Did that work? Yay! Woo, 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 woo. We made it. 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 Thank you, Jerry. I appreciate that. Hi, Meyer. Thank you, the real Slossin' boy. I appreciate that. Thank you. I think I have to be honest, I have been liking the new makeup looks. It just feels more me. Um, I like subtle looks sometimes, but this has brought out another side of me that I've wanted to come out, but I didn't know how to get it out. And now, like one little outfit at a time, like these gray pants, I love them. I love it with this shirt. I also ordered a gray one of these, which I think will work with these gray pants, but it'll also go well with the black pants, like to wear a gray one like this with the black pants like this, or the burgundy one that I got. Um, yeah, I think this can go with the burgundy ones, the black ones, or the gray ones. So I'm just liking it. I'm liking the whole capsule wardrobe, fancier, but not, I don't feel like uncomfortable fancy. Because sometimes if I get too dressed up, I'm like, ugh, it just doesn't feel me. But this feels very me. Like, where have you been? I guess I just have not tried. I tried a couple times buying clothes and they weren't me, and then I felt like I wasted too much money, and I'm like, nah, I'm never doing that again. But now I found some things that I like and I can build on that, and I think I'm almost done. I think I'm almost done with my new wardrobe. So I am going to be showing you guys that on Saturdays and Sundays. I'll be posting some shorts called Style Me Saturday, Style Me Sunday, and you're going to see me like for some of my gym clothes, which isn't the biggest deal, but you'll also see me like how I used to go out versus what I would wear now if I went out. And we'll see, and I'll explain why and why I don't wear like regular high heels anymore. How I've switched to these because I still want to look like a lady and have that click, 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 click sound when you walk, but I don't want to be like, ah, 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 like that's not cute. You know what I mean? So Those are my little compromise. Are the little kitten heels or flats that like kind of have like a little sound when you walk, like so you feel like you're in high heels, even though you're not. It has that like power strut feel that you get. Thank you, not nameless. Hi, nameless. I got some lashes stuck at the bottom of my hair. Do you mean I do? Those aren't supposed to be there. Trust the process. Thank you. Good looking out. How embarrassing. I thought you were kidding. I was gonna say, no, it's feathers. Chill out. It's feathers. Okay, yeah, that's not one of the trust the processes. That was for sure a whoopsie doopsie. Yeah. Thank you, Jinso. Thank you. Good looking out. That's how you know when somebody's your real friend. They'll tell you if you've got something stuck in your teeth. They'll tell you if you've got eyelashes on your earring. Sonic peacock feathers. Yes. Trust the process. If it looks like stuff's falling off the rails, it's just part of the process. Just, just like that snake look yesterday. I wanted so badly to take that off. I wanted so badly to just wipe it off, wipe it off, wipe it off, wipe it off. But I kept going and kept going and kept going and kept, the more I looked at it, the more I thought it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And then all of a sudden, it looked okay. It looked good. I was like, all right. Now we have another look in the books. And we just took these. I don't know. Do you think we got enough, Milo? Levi, of course I remember you. Hi, Sikoric. Yeah, I'm gonna need some merchandise. So I'm gonna need like baddies, like the bats, but it's gonna say baddies. And then bat bitch, like bat BAT bitch. And cute little pajamas with bats on them. Some with like honeycombs and honeys because of the babble bees. And then we've got some logos with the little bees. Um, some with emojis, like my cute little emojis. Um, Milo just made some more, so I think I can use some of those for some of our merch. Some people did ask for me to sell autographed photos. I'm willing to do that if people are interested. I just didn't think that was gonna be a thing, but if it is, then we'll put those out there. But I for sure I want like a sleepwear line. Yeah. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate that. Thank you, Milo. I appreciate you. Oh, awesome. Awesome. That's perfect. I feel like as long as I get 5 good ones where I'm not like, you know, because sometimes I feel like I just like move at the wrong time or something. Like I'll be like wink right when the picture goes to be taken. So I try to stand there and like I try my best, but I know that some of the times I'm gonna be like, you do a good job. And like I said, as long as I get a handful that I can use for the IG, the community posts, and things like that, then that's all we need. Hi, K Fry. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to do better at like pausing, and then like even if I think you got it, I'll like pause a little longer so you get another one. And then I think you do a good job. I think it's me sometimes. Sometimes I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I'll pose, and then I feel like I've posed too many times that way, but I don't have any new poses, so just the old usual, this one, that one, this one. I've run out of poses. But I have started following, people that pose on, IG, so that hopefully my poses can get better. Oh, good. Yeah, you do a great job. Oh, nice. Welcome back, Ronald. The emojis, yeah. Um, I don't know if you've seen the latest ones that Milo just created, but they're amazing. Let me show you guys. Let me show you. All right, here are, they're very tiny, but now I could show them to you like one at a time. But like, here's the dark ones for Brook After Dark. And then these are the Babblebee ones. And then looks like these. Aren't they cute? This one's really cute. I like this one. See, can you see me with some pajamas like this? That would be so cute. I need a pajama line. And then here's Brookie Little Beekeeper Brookie. The mods are truly our beekeepers. I guess I'm a beekeeper too because I can also kick people out of the chat and all that stuff. Like the bees, the mods take care of you guys who are the babble bees, so that makes them the beekeepers, which means I'm kind of a beekeeper too. But yeah, you guys are the babble bees and they're the beekeepers. My opinion. This one's cute. Thank you, Christopher. I appreciate you. Big super shout out to Christopher. Super shout out. 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 Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Super shout out to Christopher. And let me show you some of these from Brook After Dark. Isn't that cute? Okay, I love these. I like how she's got the little wings. They're kind of hard to see, but I think you'll be able to see them. That's not cute. Come on, tell me that is not cute. That's adorable. And then I'm really singing into it right here. That's for the spooky ASMR. Thank you, T. Shawty. Yeah, I think so too. I think the pajamas on this side are also very cute. I did get some kind of like this. So you guys are gonna see. I also got burgundy, gray, and black, like matching little sets. And then I got some that had like bats on it, some coffin stuff. So yeah, we've got the whole Brook After Dark ready to go. It's just a matter of getting it going. It's the trust the process. Of course, always got to trust the process. Yeah, I just needed, like yesterday we were supposed to do the snake look on that channel, but it wasn't late enough yet. So I just went ahead and did it on that one, and then I was gonna do the take off my makeup on Brook After Dark, but it went to a private setting, so nobody came in, nobody can find it. So it's just little kinks that we have to work out, and we will. We will because it matters to me. I'm not just going to start the channel to not do anything with it. Um, yeah, we're just going through the little opening phase. What's gross? You're stating a fact that I have a chest? Okay. I also have a nose, lips, a chin, eyeballs, eyebrows, a forehead, hair. Arnold's eyes were not as far apart. What does that have to do with anything? What's the question, Quincy? Some get ready with me? Yes, I did a get ready with me yesterday. I did a snake look with you guys. But I am going to be doing some normal get ready with me's on here. I'm going to be doing some time travel get readies. I'm going to be doing some more wild makeup looks, subtle makeup looks, but we're going to be doing kind of, I don't want to say evil vibes on Brook After Dark because some of it is going to be very beautiful gothic romance. That is the furthest thing from evil. Evil is obviously bad character, but I like, characters like Maleficent, the Evil Queen, those kind of things. I would love to try my hand in doing some of the bad characters. Thank you, Pink Pixie. Yes, I will be doing some get ready with me, and I will be doing get unready with me. So you guys will see me taking off the makeup and what I do for my skin to keep my skin healthy in between all the makeup looks. Um, I was gonna do some last night, but the channel just gave me trouble. It just went to private, so I just said, forget it. We're just gonna call it a funky day, and um, left it at that. And so today we were able to have a longer stream on here today. And then what I think is I'm gonna wait till tomorrow and we'll do a freaky look tomorrow on Brook After Dark. Like I could do a regular stream during the day and then I can do a more wild look at night. Bye, Russell. Thank you. Yeah, I want to be able to do 2 looks sometimes, which means I'm probably not gonna do the get ready with me the normal look on camera. I'll have it already on like I did today. I'll show up and then I'll do the get unready with me and we'll do a nighttime look. And then I'll take that look off as well. Then we'll do some skincare. And if it's the right time and the right night, then I'll try my sleep stream. But I do think I want to do at least a few streams over on Brook After Dark before I go for the sleep stream. I want to at least do 3 streams before we do that. So. My teeth are crazy. Why are my teeth crazy? Because I have braces on? Whoa, crazy. Am I like the only person on the planet that has braces or what? My breath smells like eggs all the time. What's wrong with eggs? Maybe it does. Thank you, Pink Pixie. I appreciate that. A tour of my room. My room's a mess right now. Here is my desk, but my desk has a bunch of stuff that needs to be organized. And this is all like where I have my makeup that I've been doing, and then like drinks, brushes, things like that. I've been mostly doing my makeup right here. Are you staying? You staying home today? Yay! All right, let me see you guys. Because I think I ordered some food. Did I not hit send? One second, guys. I thought I placed an order. Ew. Do you want anything from the store, Bunny? I didn't place it yet, but I have it ready to go. Just tell me what you want to add to it. Here. You can add more to it if you want. Oh, sorry. Look at my outfit. Oh, it's cute. Thanks. I got burgundy ones like this. Thanks. I like it too. I got a burgundy one of these, a black one of these, and a gray one, and then I can mix it with all the different pants. Well, I'm gonna be staying home for like a week or two. You are? Yeah, I get scheduled, but if you want to cook something, I mean, I don't know what you're hungry for. Chicken. I put 2 orders of it on there. Medium spicy, boo. It's $10, first of all, silence. For the people who have wanted to see more, they can see more. You can't always get, but you can get more of what you want. That's why the price is very low. The price is very affordable, so you can not feel ripped off. You know, you get to see more for $10. I love chicken. My daughter makes the best chicken. My room has been so messy because we moved here and I got a hematoma on my leg, so I couldn't unpack and settle in. And then I had to order more things for the new channel and new things for the blue page so that I have outfits. Eh, I just have to organize. I just have to get everything organized and put away, which I'm working on a little bit each day, organizing, getting rid of things I don't need, and organizing the things I do. Aw, Pink Pixie says hi, Bunny. Hello. So today was my first ever somebody noticed me in public. I know I told some of you guys, but I haven't told everybody. I swore that if anybody was ever going to see me, it would have to be at the doctor's office because I don't really go anywhere else. And that's where I got noticed for the first time. They said, "You look so familiar. You sound so familiar. Do you have a YouTube channel?" And I was like, "Yeah." So that was my first in real life recognition. It felt nice, but of course I was at the doctor's. Thank you, Ray. Shout out to Ray. Okay, I love you guys. I'm gonna get off of here so that I can make a short video or 2 or 3 and then order some dinner with my daughter, hang out with her for a little bit, make some videos for the blue page, some extra affordable ones and some that are more on the medium spicy. So if you're interested, and also just keep the notification turned on for both channels because you never know whether I'm going to be on this channel or that channel or both channels. Except for when I put in the community post, I should be telling you guys pretty much every day. You will get familiar with my schedule as I get familiar with my schedule. Again, I want it to be every day here. And when I say every day, that's like 6 to 7 days a week. And then on the new channel, Brook After Dark, we'll do 3 to 4 times. Not counting the sleep stream. I don't mind doing the sleep stream every single day. If we decide to do the sleep stream again, I don't mind doing it every day. But as far as other streams, I'm only going to be, doing part-time on the new channel. Full-time here, part-time there, part-time on IGs, part-time on the blue page. Go ahead and give a follow to Milo's Life 2024 if you haven't already. Thank you to those who have. I appreciate you. Thank you, Christopher. Thank you for all of your support. Hi, Bunny. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Cristobal Lopez. Thank you. I love you guys so, so much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the over 200 likes. Thank you for those who subscribed. Thank you for those who have already followed on the other channel, subscribed on the other channel. Because once we hit 1,000 over there, I am going to be doing a cosplay. And we will do a cosplay here when we hit 137,500. So we are about 1,400 away from a cosplay here. And we're about 400 and something from a cosplay on Brook After Dark. So a lot of exciting things coming up. I will see some of you later on the blue page. I'll see some of you later in a membership post. And the rest of you, I'll see you tomorrow. Love you guys. Bye.